I'm Anthony from Learning to Play the Guitar. This video is the first in a series of videos I'm calling Rocking the Pentatonic Box. This video will look at the solo from Black Sabbath's classic track Paranoid, and we're going to look at how Tony Iommi uses the patterns from the E minor pentatonic scale to create his solo. The solo from Paranoid by Black Sabbath is a great solo to learn as it jumps through various patterns of the E minor pentatonic scale. So you're sort of learning different areas of the neck where the scale can be used to create a solo. So we will run through each part of the solo here, explaining where we are in the E minor pentatonic scale as we go along. So starting off with a pre-bend where we're aiming for the pitch of this fret 12 G note by bending the fret 9 note all the way up to that pitch. So we end up with a sound like this. If you push the string up and release it down to the E note, which is where it is on fret 9. So we have this lick. And those notes are all within pattern 4 of the E minor pentatonic scale. Nice little box, the pentatonic box, right in the middle there. So we have that in the box. Then we're going to slide down to that little bit, which is almost like a riff in itself. So here we're actually using the notes out of pattern 3 from the E minor pentatonic scale. Continuing in the same neighbourhood, we have a little 5/7 hammer. Then we're going to slide back to the pattern 4/7/9. So we're back to that little box where we were a few bars ago. Continuing on from that location, I'm going to jump to my second finger now though, sliding 7 to 9 on the G string again. First ring on the 8, now I've got a 10. Then I'm going to bend it, flicking off the 8, doing that twice, 10, 8, 9, 9. So we've got a little bit of pattern 5 mixed with pattern 4 here, which is the 10 and the 8 note. Nice little bluesy licks there. So then, moving on from there, we're going to jump back to our 7/9 again on the G string. So we've got 7/9, pluck it, pluck, slide to 14 on the G string. And then from here, we've got the 14, 12, 12, bending the 15. So this thing to me is very much a classic sort of blues maneuver here. There's actually a quick 15-15 bend hiding in there. So we've got to go. So there's a quick little 15 bend and a longer 15 bend after the two 12s, which to me is really classic sort of blues maneuver there with those 3 notes. Then we're going to continue to muck around with this 15 note for a couple more bends. And 12. So now we're actually in pentatonic pattern number 1 territory for the majority of the rest of the solo, really. So we've had our 15 bends. Next bar, we're bending 15, but on the E string down the bottom, first string. Now after that last bend, we're going to do a little pull off to the 12, and it's going to get a little bit faster with the 16th notes. So a little flick there, and 15, 12 flicking off. So we've got, so it's quite quick this section. Continuing to play these little 3-note patterns with pull-offs throughout the E minor pentatonic pattern 1 area, 15, 12 stuff. And we're bending that 14 on the end. There is a little bend on that 15 there, but it's pretty small. I don't really play it. That's more important. Then 12, 12. Again, same concept, but now on 14 because that's part of the pattern. So I'm going to use my fingers 3, 1, 2 because they're nice and quick and strong. And since I've got my second finger here, we're going to continue pulling off 14, 12, 14, 12, 14 bend, third or second finger, up and down. And a little pull off to the 12, bend now next bar, 14 again, hammer on pull off time, 14, so this is all E minor pentatonic pattern 1 stuff, and continue on this little 3-note rhythm idea, moving now to the next bar, 12, now I'm going to hop my first finger to this 12 on the A string, slide it down 2 frets, now we're into a little bit of pattern 5, E minor pentatonic pattern 5, but just the bass end of it. So we've got 12, sliding to 10. Again, this little 3-note riff idea that he's using throughout the solo. It's nice to have a little theme, and that's his little theme. 12, 10, 12. Now I'm going to slide my third fingers on 12, back to 14. So now we're back in pattern 1 land for the final bit. 12, 14, 12, 14, copying the rhythm of the riff behind at the end. So it's a really nicely crafted solo. So we've gone from pattern 4 stuff, pattern 3 stuff, gone back to pattern 4, and then we're sliding, bending that 10, which is sort of part of pattern 5, I suppose, really. Pattern 4-y stuff, still mucking around in pattern 4, sliding into pattern 1 for all the quick stuff, and then he's also utilising that little rhythmic idea of that. So it's always nice to have sort of rhythm patterns that give your solo some structure and form. So that's all the steps of the solo. Have fun trying to get that under your fingers. Subscribe to the Learning to Play the Guitar YouTube channel for more lessons. And don't forget to click on the bell to receive notifications when I upload a new video. You can also check out my books and more lessons at my website, learningtoplaytheguitar.net. Thanks for watching and keep practicing.